So, what is it that you want from Paxful? I know for me, it's simple. I want to be able to work from home, and I want my work to not take away from anything important, such as my family, my health, or other projects I am more passionate about. So I sought for something that was going to allow me to make money quickly without all of the headaches that comes with trading. So I found an opportunity, and I'm going to share it with you. Not only am I going to share it with you, these are things that I'm doing when I talk a lot about diversification. I talk about it all the time, but now I am putting my money where my mouth is. So number one, the first method in this snowball blueprint I have going is if you have 15 to 20 minutes a day to work, this is for you. If you have an ID, cell phone, iPad, or even a computer, this method is for you. The setup takes you 2 minutes, and this can be used without Paxful, or you can use Paxful with this. It's up to you. Topped out a day over time brings in $9,000 a month, and that's profit for this method. Method number two, have 15 to 20 minutes a day? Perfect. This method is for you. All you need is an ID, a Bitcoin wallet, iPhone, iPad, or computer. Setup takes a bit longer for this one, but the max limit a day you can run on this account is upwards of 10,000. And guys, you can either use Paxful or don't use Paxful, but if we're trying to cut through all the garbage, cut through all the waiting around for people, let's just get to what it is. I have the hookup on that as well. And no, it's not some thing that you think you might know already. It's not that. Method number three, have a car? Great. All you need is to have a smartphone and some patience. Setup takes a bit longer for this one, but the max limited day you can run with this method is entirely up to you. Now, this method can be used with Paxful, but is unnecessary when you find someone who is trustworthy. Method number three, have a car? Great. All you need is to have is a smartphone and some patience. Setup takes a bit longer for this one, but the max limited day you can run with this method is entirely up to you. Now, this method can be used with Paxful, but is unnecessary when you find someone who is trustworthy. Numbers, right? We all like to talk numbers, so let's talk numbers. As I've stated, this is about long-term wealth. If you are looking to make $1,000 on your first day, this isn't for you. But if you are patient, then topped out on one of your accounts, you are making $7,000 a week. And no, again, this is not something that people think they might know. So, who's my target audience? Who am I looking for? If these guys look like you, hey, cool, I'm spot on. But who's my target audience? Well, besides being in the US, who is this really for? Well, people who want to stop wasting time, as I've stated, because these methods can be used with Paxful and without Paxful. Number two, people who want an opportunity. I'm giving you that. There are people who come to me all the time asking questions and things like that, and you go on and on and on, but eventually you got to get started. Number three, ones who are done being burned by scammers. I've talked about in my videos before, scammers on Paxful, scammers over here, scammers everywhere. Number four, people who are patient. Again, I know this is number 4 on the list, but that doesn't mean this is not valuable at all. This very well could have just been the only one I stuck up here, because I really do want people who are patient. Again, we live in a world, in a society where Amazon has tricked people into thinking they should have everything they ever wanted in 2 days tops, in 1 day tops if you pay a certain price, or in 10 minutes if you like drive-through fast food. But the problem is that the valuable things and the worthwhile things have some patience behind it. Do you have patience? Because those are the people who should do it, should do this program. Number 5, people who will actually take action, not people who are going to ask me 10 different questions. And this is why there is even a limit on this method. So, hey, I get it. I've said over and over, if it's too good to be true, it probably isn't. And I was pretty convinced it wouldn't work either, but that was thousands ago, right? And you kind of get that, what I'm saying, if you can read between the lines. Look, This is the snowball method. We're going to start out small, just like the snowball. We're going to build and build and build and build until we just have the whole place just covered in snow, mountains, right? So in saying that, this method is available now for $7.50 to the next 10 people. The price doubles after that. I only want US people only because I don't want to do any workarounds. I don't need you doing any workarounds. I just need people who are dedicated and who are willing to be patient. Email paxfultradingtips@gmail.com. That's my Discord up there. Send a friend request and message your question. I tend to delete quickly if no response from you. Number 3, YouTube comments. I rarely check these, but please do leave comments. It helps me to know what subjects you guys are interested in. That is the website you can go to look up the prices of everything and see how things are going. In the meantime, you guys have a good day. See you on the next video.